استل دكتور لأن كيفك دكتور؟ You wanna meet? We are now at the end of this moment. During this, we have shared a common goal. We wanted to give a overview of the sustainability and know how back countries and institutions, companies that in their future. Fantastic work. We all collaboration, organization, under the leadership of Hassan Awad, the General of Professor. قاعدين لايف. الرحيم. وهيب أحمد الخالد, Chairman of the Board of Professor Ahmed Al-Khaja, the Chairman of the Trustees. Professor Ghassan, the President of the University. Just I don't have yes. Put it here. But it wants to be. Put it here. Closer. Shall I use this one now? Hello, good morning. Yeah. Now we will start. Professor Wahib Ahmed Al-Khaja, the Chairman of the Board of Trustees. Professor Ghassan Fuad Awad, the President of the University. Professor David Phoenix, the Vice Chancellor of London South Bank University. Our distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I would like to extend a warm welcome to all of you to the closing ceremony for the International Conference on Sustainable Futures. We are glad that 120 of you were able to attend and participate in the conference from 20 different nations. We are now at the end of this memorable event. During these 2 days, we have shared a common goal and vision. We wanted to give you a good overview of the sustainability. And know how back to your home countries and institutions or companies that can help you in your future work. At the end, many thanks for the fantastic work we all have done in preparations, organization, and the hosting of this conference under the leadership of Professor Ghassan Fuad Awad and the vision of Professor Wahib Al-Khaja. Professor Ghassan Awad, the President of the University, is welcomed on stage for his closing remarks.
Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon. It's really sad and pleasing at the same time that the conference has come to an end after very, very hard work for almost a year. And many thanks to Professor Wahib, of course, Chairman of the Board of Trustees, for his continuous support. And it wasn't just an accident to dedicate the proceedings for his vision and the great support. So, Professor Wahib, we thank you from the heart for all your hard work. And of course, the support from Professor David Phoenix, the Vice Chancellor and President of London Transbank University. We really appreciate your support, presence for 2 days. I know how busy you are, and you stayed with us for 2 days. And this conference is with you, our partner, our strategic partner in London. And hopefully, it's not confirmed yet, next year conference will be in London, inshallah. Of course, my co-chair, Professor Charles Egbo, you should have been on chair because this is closing ceremony for both of us. I would like to thank as well Mr. Chris Blythe, the Chief Executive Officer of the Charter Institute of Building, for their support and for your presence as well for 2 days, continuous support. So Chris, many, many, many thanks. And I know that we have future president in the name of Professor Charles Egbo. So for 1 year, he will be your boss. So be kind to him when we hold the conference in London. Of course, Dr. Asim worked so hard as well as chair of the scientific committee. Thank you so much. And Dr. Faiza as chair of the organizing committee, and Tanya as the conference coordinator, and Mariam who was coordinator for 2 days here, and everybody, Diana, who will mention your names with certificates so I don't forget anybody, including the money people, Ustaz Abdullah Al-Khaja. And of course, we didn't make profit out of this conference. We made a loss, but we wanted to invest in research, and this is the first time we've hosted an international conference on a particular subject which is really important, sustainable future. So it has been a pleasure to host so many of you, and I'm really grateful that you stayed until the last session because I've attended so many conferences in my life, and the last session you hardly see anybody in the audience, of course. So many thanks for your attendance. I hope that you have enjoyed Bahrain. We said at the very beginning that this is the kingdom of tolerance, coexistence, and peace. I hope that you have felt it, you have touched it. The place is nice, the people are nice, and we're very, very fortunate to be living in such a nice kingdom, and hope you will visit us again. I know tomorrow you have the tour, and some of you have registered for this tour tomorrow from 9 until 3 o'clock. Of course, we have Professor Jamal as well. Many thanks for your presence from Yarmouk University. Your great support is very much appreciated. I know you have a plane to catch, but we're gonna shorten the speech for your own sake. Of course, we started the day with a nice opening ceremony with speeches from the representative of the patron of the conference, Dr. Abdul Ghani Shweikh, Secretary General of the Higher Education Council, then speeches from Professor Wahib and Professor David Phoenix and Mr. Chris Blythe and His Excellency, the British Ambassador to Bahrain, who has been extremely supportive. And we had some fantastic keynote presentations from Dr. Farzana and Professor Charles and Dr. Bratchford and Professor Mustafa Ashawi. And last night's guest speaking by Professor Riyad Hamza was absolutely fantastic. And the panel discussion chaired by Mr. Chris Blythe, it was amazing, with serious contributions from people from practice, from industry. We didn't want to make it just a pure academic, boring conference. We made it a combination of academics and industrialists, and it has been really successful to a large extent. Now, of course, we got support from LSBU. We have the best paper on research methodology to the value of £200, which is a lot of money, eh? And one paper from CIOB, Chris Blythe, for best paper on innovation for £200 as well. And 2 papers for £200 each from the Higher Education Academy, which are the best paper on Sustainable Futures, we call them. I don't know what Miss William Sims is here. Has he gone? Oh, I thought that he was supposed to be here to deliver the awards, but that's fine. We'll deliver it on their behalf. We're going to bill them so they know that they're going to pay for it. Because it's a sponsorship. Of course, we had the dinner as well, sponsored by NAS Group. And NAS is a fantastic company. It's a massive organization in Bahrain, a very successful organization. And we had the opportunity to have Samir Nas, Mr. Samir Nas with us, who's the chairman of the board of directors in the university. The main themes in the conference, I'm not going to cover it in details. We spoke about sustainable buildings and infrastructures, green buildings, alternative sources of energy, Islamic finance, sustainable education, amongst many, many other subjects. We'll produce a report about the main findings from this conference. And there will be videos recorded everywhere so you can see it and listen to some of the presentation. We have addressed some really, really topical issues. Sustainable futures is very, very important for the survival of our globe and our children and grandchildren, next generations. And technology is playing a major role in what's happening. So we cannot afford to ignore what's happening to our environment. And I think we would have made some contribution to knowledge in this area, considering the top quality proceedings we produced. It's a refereed conference proceedings. You can put it on your CVs and put it as a serious publication. I can assure you, because it has been refereed really properly. And many thanks to our PhD students and our students as well from the university and the College of Engineering and College of Administrative Sciences who attended some of the sessions, and they have helped us as volunteers. I think some of them are still here. Yeah, do we have our students here? Okay, yeah, that's fine. So you're most welcome. That's all what I wanted to say, in fact, in order to reduce the length of this session, because we have plenty of certificate to deliver it to the speakers and all the participants. Professor Charles, would you like to say anything? Or have I forgotten anybody who's really...
so eloquently well. Yeah.
Thank you. You don't need to be mentioned, Ustaz Ruqayya. You are the MC from day one, and you are the star of the ceremony anyway. Okay.
Allow us now to announce the best award papers in the conference sponsored by Higher Education Academy, Chartered Institute of Building, and our partners, London South Bank University. Professor David Phoenix and Mr. Chris Blythe are called on stage to award the winners.
Join me, please. Feel safe. Professor Wahib, why don't you join us?
First, Best Paper in Innovation, sponsored by CIOB, goes to... No music, Mr. Sami? The best award goes to Dr. Islam Abu Haylam. Dr. Islam from Applied Science University. Second award, Best Paper in Research Methodology, sponsored by London South Bank University, goes to a nice female this time, Ms. Reema Ala Ad-Din. And finally, best 2 papers in Sustainable Future sponsored by Higher Education Academy goes to suspense. Male or female? Female or male? Female. 2. Miss Angela Donna Strong. And all faces are smiling. Good. Miss Rachel Nicolator. Congratulations to all winners. Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, now the best part, I think, in the ceremony is. I was trying to find out nice quotes about memories. Honestly, I found many of them, but I think the best memories are the ones we make together. We make together. Yes, we all did these memories together with full of joy and passion. Let's share some of these memories together. Thank you all once again.
Good afternoon. Yes, Professor Ghassan. We will be giving out certificates to speakers and attendees.
Professor Jamal.
Yes. Professor Jamal Abu Doli, please come on stage. Mr. Ganiyu Sikiro. Dr. Adil As-Samman. دكتورة أحلام الإيثاوي. كابتن أحمد النيادي. مس أنا كارينا سيلفيريو رودريغيز. مس أنخيلينيس دوناستورك. دكتور أشرف أبازيد. دكتور عاصم الحاج. Speaker and Chair of the Scientific Committee and Session Chair. Professor Billy Har. Professor Bimal Kumar. Dr. Camelia Kamal. Dr. Christina Giorgiantopoulos. Dr. Claire Cosgrove. Miss Hadi Jallo. Mr. Hassan Ali Yusuf. دكتورة هند عبد المنعم. دكتورة حورية الدين. دكتور حسين خشارمي. بروفيسور إبراهيم إسماعيل. بروفيسور مصطفى طلعت برغونول. بروفيسور إيرام ديكمان. دكتور إسلام أبو حيلة, Speaker and Session Chair. Dr. Julie Comley. Dr. Kennedy Prince, Madugu. Dr. Khairi Omar, Speaker and Session Chair. Dr. Khawla Shubbar. Professor Lloyd Scott. Miss Lucy Ogbenjoa. Miss Marjan Modara. Dr. Muayyad Khder. دكتور محمد الصيادي. دكتور محمد يوسف. دكتور نبيل الطويل. دكتور نيكولاوس فاسيليكوس. ميس نوها التيناي. دكتور رعد كاظم. ميس ريتشل نيكولا تور. دكتور رجب اسماعيل. دكتور رمزي نخيلي, Speaker and Session Chair. مس ريما علاء الدين. Professor Saad Darwash, Speaker and Session Chair. Mr. Saeed Al-Nabt. Mr. Sarrakh Redwan. Professor Sharif Mohammed. Miss Laila Karaicha. Professor Suhail Al-Masri. Dr. Subhashini Suresh. Professor Tahir Chelik. Mr. Tariq Omar. Miss Upeksha Hansini. Dr. Wael Abdul Hamid. Dr. Wissam Samara. Dr. Yamuna Kalwarachi. Professor Yusuf Araichi. Dr. Suresh Renukapa. Miss Hanouf Al-Usaimi. Dr. Ashraf Hindi, Session Chair. Dr. Mahmoud Abdul Ati, Session Chair. Professor, sorry. Dr. Marwan Abdul Dayem, Session Chair. Professor Hilal Al-Bayati, Session Chair. We will now proceed to the organizing committee of the ICSF, Dr. Faiza Zitouni. Dr. Faiza Zitouni, Chair of the Organizing Committee and a Session Chair. Mr. Abdullah Al-Khaja. Miss Ruqayya Mahsin. Mr. Rifat Hussein. عشقت. Miss Tanya Kashu. Miss Diana Al-Hageova. Miss Maryam Ali. Mr. Mu'adh Hussein. Miss Asiata Edmondson from LSBU. Mr. Shakir Masri. Mr. Fernando Aquino. Mr. Francisco Adan. Mr. Ashraf Hamza. Mr. Muhammad Nassar. And Mr. Muhammad Saleh. We will now call the names of our students who have helped us in this conference. Omar El-Hadi. Ahmed Al-Qaid. Alona Sherba. Yasmin Ali. And Daniel Dawani.
Colleagues, just a few words. There's a saying that everything that is good will always come to an end. And this is one of those things. Can I just say, for me, it has been a very exciting conference. And it's been a conference that addresses something I think we all need to be passionate about. And a conference where it gives us the opportunity to really understand how different countries view sustainability. Sustainability, as we found out throughout the 2 days, is a vision, and it's a journey. And it's a journey everyone has a role to play, and everyone has to navigate. And it means so many things to so many people in that journey. I have learned a great deal, and I say I've learned quite a lot in terms of contextualizing what sustainability means. And what gives me great pleasure as I put some time to go and see and experience some of the presentations made. I have to concur with Professor Ghassan Awood in terms of the quality of the papers, but more importantly, the quality of the presentations. What gives me the greatest joy is to watch some of the budding, some of the up-and-coming researchers, the level of confidence they exuded when they were presenting their works. Some of the PhD students from London South Bank universities and from different countries all over the world. And I plead and implore you to make sure that this journey continues wherever we find ourselves. One of the things that comes very close to home when looking at sustainability, hopefully the point I tried to make in my presentation, are the two things of responsibility and accountability. And these are the two things I believe everyone needs to put into sustainability. Yes, the governments, the agencies, the institutions have to do their own bit. Responsibilities and accountabilities are those things we can do ourselves. And if there is a challenge I put forward to everyone, it's as we go home and as we go into our institutions and our organizations, we make sure that those two things are the things that are our bywords as we go about championing sustainability. Can I end by saying thank you very much for your attendance. I know many of you have come from different countries. Can I, on behalf of all the committees, scientific, international, local communities, wish you well, and I hope you have a safe and pleasant journey. Thank you so much.
Sorry for that. Apparently, we have a technical error. Let's have a group photo, please.
For the group photo, can you please bring the certificate with you for the group photo, please?
أحسنت. إيه يا رجال، أفضل. ويت خلاص. إيه
اسمع، خذ لك كرسي واطلع عليه من تحت، خذ لك كرسي. لا اسمع، اجلس على ركبتك والله صدق. انا مروان